Hi, my name's Diane. I'm in Connecticut.
Hi,
and
Diane.
I agree with you. Hi, I agree with you. I think what he did was the opposite of conceding. I think it was very, very savvy what he did. First of all, he made this really impassioned case for so many issues, you know, sympathetic to your average liberal voter. And he makes this impassioned plea that's so, you know, mainstream and basic about, you know, human rights in America. And it sounds like he's taking those to the convention, and it felt like an or else to me. That's kind of how I read it. Like, look, and he sort of mandated, he kind of went down a checklist, including universal health care and free education, college education. So it felt like, whoa, is this a mandate? Is he taking these issues to the convention? Because it was like a demand. It felt like a demand to me. So I thought that was interesting, and I thought maybe this means, I don't know what his options would be as for either running himself independently somehow or endorsing it's, you know, Jill Stein. And that may be where this is headed.
Sounds good. Yeah, I agree. I think it's a force. Thanks for the call. It's a force, right? He's going in strong. He did not concede. He's going in strong. Hang on a second. So, yeah, I want some. So there's apparently some Hillary Clinton in our chat room supporters. Feel free to call in. I want everyone to call in 857-600-0518. Because I want to see this. This takes the joy. This takes the joy out of victory, man. I'm telling you. I'm sorry. I'm showing y'all how petty I am. This snatches the joy right out of all of the Hillary Clinton supporters who've been waiting on seeing bow down Bernie, right? They've been waiting to see Bernie grovel before the feet of Queen Hillary. And what Bernie Sanders is saying, child, please wait on it. What he's saying is, if you do the right thing, I might help you. I'm certainly going to fight back against Donald Trump, but I'm maintaining and I'm going to grow and I'm going to keep this organized. I'm going to get this revolution moving even further. We're going to develop it. We're going to make it a force. Do you guys realize, and I'm going to take this next call, but I can't keep my opinion to myself anymore. Here's the deal. This separates the progressive movement from the Democratic Party without taking it, without trying to start a third, fourth, fifth, sixth party. It says here is a movement, a political action movement, and we have specific goals, and we are organized, and we have money behind us, and we're going after these goals that progressives have been talking about for a long time. Now, which of you two parties are going to actually implement these goals? We'll primary you. If you don't, we will raise money for another candidate. If you do, we'll raise money for you. This means that if Donald Trump wins, Bernie Sanders' progressive movement can put pressure on Republicans, not because he's this great person by himself, but because he has the force of a few million people behind him. I wonder if people realize the true power of a progressive movement that is separate and stands alone without the need of the Democratic Party. We can then hold both parties feet to the fire. We can help change the state legislature in Georgia. For Christ's sake, we can help flip the governor's seat in Wisconsin. Because we would have a progressive movement that's not dependent on nor cowers before the Democratic Party, but one that the Democratic Party now has to turn to and say, we need your support. Oh my God. The question is, how well will they execute this? It's all in the execution, but Bernie has a good way of motivating the people. Let's see if he keeps it up.